Good evening, everyone, and welcome online. I hope you're well. We'll be kicking off the quiz in a moment, so bear with. Hope you're all right. It's a bit warmer than it was last month. Right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, and welcome to the Fox Inn and Quiz Night. We've got the usual 7 rounds this evening. We've got round 1 is food and drink. Round 2, science and nature. Round 3 is the music round, and you've got to identify the rock band from the members, the first names of the members in the rock band. It'll be clear. Round 4 is art and literature. Round 5 is geography. Round 6 is your sport round, and it's on marathons. And round 7 is the wipeout round, but more of that later. So it's 10 questions in each round, 2 points for each correct answer. So round 1, as I say, is food and drink. So eyes down, ears open. Here are your 10 questions. Question 1. What type of wine is sekt? S-E-K-T. What type of wine is sekt? S-E-K-T. Question 2. An Indian meal including masoor, M-A-S-O-O-R, would have what ingredient? An Indian meal which included masoor, M-A-S-O-O-R, would have what ingredient? We need the music off. Liz, can you switch the music off so it doesn't... Alexa, stop. Ooh. The power. Question 3. Hendrix and Larius and Seagram are some of the best-selling brands of what? Hendrix, Larius and Seagram are some of the best-selling brands of what? Worry's just gone off, but Doombar is on, so we're good. Question 4. What type of tea, originally from the Chinese province of Fujian, gains its distinctive flavour from being smoke dried over pine wood fires? Which type of tea, originally from the Chinese province of Fujian, gains its distinctive flavour from being smoke dried over pine wood fires? That's question 4. Question 5. Castello Branco cheese originates from which country? Castello Branco cheese originates from which country? Question 6. Black Krim, green zebra, and yellow pear are all varieties of which salad ingredient? Black Krim, green zebra, and yellow pear are all varieties of which salad ingredient? That was question 6. Question 7. Breed River Valley, Breede, Breed River Valley is a wine producing region in which country? Breed River Valley is a wine producing region in which country? Question 8. Production of Singer beer began in which country in 1934? Production of Singer beer began in which country in 1934? Question 9. If you saw chou fleur, CHOUFLEUR, on a French menu, what vegetable would the dish include? Apparently it's pronounced chou-fleur. Potato, potato. Scone or scone? Ooh, interesting. Controversial. And question 10, from which sea creature is Tomali obtained? T-O-M-A-L-L-E-Y. From which sea creature is Tomali obtained? Just go through those quickly again. Question 1, what type of wine is sect? Question 2, an Indian meal included masoor would have what ingredient? Number 3, Hendrix, Larius, and Seagram's are some of the best-selling brands of which or what? Question 4, what type of tea originally from the Chinese province of Fujian gains its distinctive flavour from being smoke-dried over pine wood fires? Question 5, Castello Branco cheese originates from which country? Question 6, black crim, green zebra, and yellow pear are all varieties of which salad ingredient? Question 7, Breed River Valley is a wine-producing region in which country? Question 8, production of Singer beer began in which country in 1934? Question 9, if you saw choux-fleur on a French menu, which vegetable would the dish include? And question 10, from which sea creature is Tomali obtained? How are you all doing online? Good to see you. Okay, so the second round is science and nature. Science and nature. So, does anybody want any questions repeating from round 1? Question 8 from round 1. Production of Singer beer began in which country in 1934?
Can you say hello to Sarah Ollie online?
Hello, Sarah Ollie on online. I hope you're well. Why aren't you here? Which team are you representing, Sarah Ollie? Are you texting answers to get? Ah, you have the brains behind the outfit, are you, Sarah? Yes. In other words, you've got a bank of computers googling all the answers. Ah. Hello, Sarah. Okay, so round 2. Round 2, science and nature. Question 1. Where in the human body would the limbic system be found? Where in the human body would the limbic system be found? T-H-A-T. L-I-M-B-I-C. Limbic. Question 2. What type of mammal is a gelada? G-E-L-A-D-A. What type of mammal is a gelada? Question 3. What part of the body is affected by Gorham's disease? What part of the body is affected by Gorham's disease? Gorham. Question 4. What is the collective noun for a group of grasshoppers? What is the collective noun for a group of grasshoppers?
We're off. We've
Started already. For just being here. Question 5. Of what is phonology the study? For what is phonology the study? Is there an R? No, there's no R.
Oh, it's just phonology.
Phonology. Phonology. Phonology. Again. Phonology. Phonology. Phonology?
Yeah, phonology.
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 I don't know how to pronounce anything. The answer is.
Question 6. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Whose third law is this? For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Whose third law is this?
No, that's an even bigger reaction.
Question 7. The MMR vaccine protects against which 3 diseases? The MMR vaccine protects against which 3 diseases? Question 8. Which 2 letters of the alphabet make up the chemical symbol for mercury? Which 2 letters of the alphabet make up the chemical symbols for mercury? Question 9. An epiphyte, E-P-I-P-H-Y-T-E, an epiphyte is an organism that grows on the surface of what? An epiphyte is an organism that grows on the surface of what? Question 10. A light breeze of between 4 and 7 miles per hour would read as which number on the Beaufort wind force scale, where 0 is calm and 12 is hurricane? So a light breeze of between 4 and 7 miles an hour would read as what number on the Beaufort wind force scale? No, I want to. Could I have a Doom bar, please? No. No. Thank you.
Can I have a Doom as well? Of course, whatever you want, Steph.
Say hello to everyone. This is Sonia. She's responsible for giving me all the prosecco last weekend.
You're an adult.
No.
You're responsible for drinking it.
Can I spell question 5 again?
Uest.
Question 5 of what is phonology the study? I'll read from them all again. Question 1. Where in the human body would you find the limbic system? Question 2. What type of mammal is a gelada? Question 3. Which part of the body is affected by Gorham's disease? Question 4. What is the collective noun used for a group of grasshoppers? Question 5. What is a phonology the study of? Phonology. Question 6. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Whose third law is this? Question 7. The MMR vaccine protects against which 3 diseases? Question 8. Which 2 letters of the alphabet make up the chemical symbol for mercury? Question 9. An epiphyte, E-P-I-P-H-Y-T-E, is an organism that grows on the surface of what? And question 10. A light breeze of between 4 and 7 miles an hour would read as which number on the Beaufort wind force scale, where 0 is calm and 12 is a hurricane?
I thought you said phrenology. I thought, no,
Yes,
no.
that's what I was going phrenology. I went, no, it's phrenology.
Thank you, Sonia. Okay, so the answers then to the first round, it's 2 points for each correct answer. So round 1, food and drink. Question 1, what type of wine is Sekt? It is a German sparkling wine, white wine. So if you've got German, sparkling, white and wine, you get 2 points. But if you're missing one of those key 4 words, you only get 1 point. Question 2. Indian meal, which included masoor, would have what ingredients? It would have lentils, red lentils to be precise, but lentils. Question 3. Hendrix, Larius and Seagram's are some of the best-selling brands of gin. For 2 points. Question 4. Which type of tea, originally from the Chinese province of Fujian, gains its distinctive flavour from being smoke dried over pine wood fires? That is Lapsang Souchong. Question 5. Castelo Branco cheese originates from which country? It originates from Portugal. Question 6. Black Krim, green zebra, and yellow pear are all varieties of which salad ingredient? Tomato. Question 7. Breed River Valley is a wine-producing region in which country? That is South Africa. Question 8. Production of Singer beer began in which country in 1934? It was Thailand. Who said India? Yeah. It's not. It's Thailand. Thailand. Question 9. If you saw chou-fleur on a French menu, what vegetable would the dish be? It would be cauliflower. Cauliflower. And finally, number 10. From which sea creature is tamale obtained? Well, it is the soft green digestive gland of a lobster. A lobster. Lobster. Round 2, science and nature. Question 1. Where in the human body would the limbic system be found? That is, in the brain. The brain. Question 2. What type of mammal is a gelada? It is a monkey. Sometimes called the bleeding heart monkey and found only in Ethiopia, if you were interested. Did you actually write Ethiopia? No. You say a lot of things, but we don't give you marks for that. Number 3. Which part of the body is affected by Gorham's disease? It is bones or the skeleton. Question 4. What is the collective noun used for a group of grasshoppers? It is a cloud of grasshoppers.
Previous question, Michael. Previous question.
Question 5. What is phonology, the study? It is the study of sound. Question 6. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Or an equal and opposite reaction. Whose third law was that? That was, of course, Isaac Newton. And question 7. The MMR vaccine covers which 3 diseases? You need all 3 for your 2 points. It is measles, mumps, and German measles or rubella. If you got 2 of them, you get 1 point. If you only got 1, you probably die of ignorance, so it doesn't matter how many points you get. Question 8. Which 2 letters of the alphabet make up the chemical symbol for mercury? It is H and G. Hg. Hg. Question 9. An epiphyte is an organism that grows on the surface of what? It grows on the surface of a plant. So it's moss or lichen. Or lichen. Or lichen. And number 10. A light breeze of between 4 and 7 miles per hour would read on, or read what number on the Beaufort wind force scale? It would read 2. Right, Stephanie will come round and collect your answers. Your scores for rounds 1 and 2. And for those of you online, if you could do the usual and put your team name and R1 and the points and R2 for the points in round 2. Yes, you. Good. When do we get back to chips and sausages? Do you think? July-ish?
Definitely by July, definitely.
Cool.
I don't know what the rules will be come June.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we will obviously go back to it. Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, it's just still not too clear on the whole sharing of food thing. So.
You heard it here. You heard it here first, folks. Chips and sausages will be back on the menu for quiz nights, possibly this year, depending on government guidelines on everyone sharing food and putting their fingers in food bowls and things like that. How's things with you? It's not as cold, as I said, as it was last month. It's dry, which is good. I hope the weather is good wherever you are. In fact, give us a shout out. Where are you dialing in from? There'll be a prize for the furthest verifiable team from the Fox. So let's know where you're dialing in from, and then we'll work out who is the furthest team from the Fox Inn, and there'll be a prize. And no lying, by the way. It has to be verifiable distance. I know where most of you live. I suspect it's probably going to be the team which has a member in Germany. Is it Catherine? You know where your parents live. I do indeed, in Derby. Paul, yeah, Harlow. I don't think that's going to win it. I think Derby's winning it at the moment. So Maggie and Gordon, the Wonky Wrinklies, currently are winning the furthest from the pub. Craster in Northumberland, as well as Southeast London. Well, Northeast, or rather Northumberland, that's certainly that's winning it at the moment. Definitely. So Northumberland. Foxy Morons, as usual, one of our team is from Germany, and yes, it is Catherine. Ah, right. So it's looking like Foxy Morons is winning it with Germany. But then again, if we have various members from various teams in different places, we could add up the difference, and that might be further. So Northumberland and South London, that's a pretty good distance, but I'm still thinking it could be Germany. And where's the rest of Foxy Morons situated, please? Okay, so Stephanie's just finishing off compiling the scores. Foxy Moron in Leeds. Wow, that's a pretty good distance. So we have the scores. The scores on the doors after the first 2 rounds. We have a total of 20 teams with us this evening. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8 in the grounds of the pub, and that makes 12 online. So currently in last place with 16 points, joint last place with 16 points, is Table 15. They're an online team, and Dumb and Dumber, a new team over there. Hello. Them, they're Dumb and Dumber, but not much cleverer. With 17 points is Wednesday Wonders. Number 18, all on his own, apart from the internet connection, in the very far corner, is Part-Timer. Then with, also 18 points, is Birthday Bandits, a new team. Good evening, Birthday Bandits, in the pub. We're guessing it's you because of the hats, but you might just like wearing those all the time and you're a commune or something, but, welcome anyway. Where are we next? Are You a Quizzed Harry online with 19 points. Parksiders, they're here with 20 points, along with Game for a Laugh, they're here, and No Idea, they're online. Quiz Family Robinson and Munch Bunch, both on 21 points. Gender Fluid Wasps, they're online, 22 points. Righteous Family, 23 points, they're online. In 7th place, 24 points, Quizzy Rascals, there with us. 26 points, all the way from Leeds and Northumberland, is Foxy Morons, along with Foxtrot. And Court Jesters, with 27 points in 3rd place, is Thunder Road. 33 points in 2nd place, Barflies. And incredibly, with 34 points, and there's no favoritism, my parents, online, and clearly really worked out how to use Google. It's the Wonky Wrinklies. Right, thank you, Stephanie. So before we go into round 3, the music round, perhaps Chris and Liz would just like to say hello to people online. If you lean over my shoulder. No, there's Liz.
Hi.
And Chris. That's Chris. There we go. Right, okay, so round 3, the music round. Identify the rock band from the first names of the members of the original lineup. So, question 1. Jimmy, Robert, John, and John. Jimmy, Robert, John, and John. This is where I'm guessing my parents will fall foul and not do very well. And if they do get this, I'll know that they're Googling. Question 2. Roger, Pete, Keith, and John. Roger, Pete, Keith, and John. Rock bands. Sorry? Big pause. I'm thinking. Oh, okay. Question 3. John, Tico, Richie, Alec, and David. John, Tico, Richie, Alec, and David. I got it from the first three. I didn't know the last two. Dumb and Dumber having a good night. Question 4. Jim, Ray, Robbie, and John. Jim, Ray, Robbie, and John. It's a lot of Johns. If you want to be in a successful rock group, make sure you're called John. Question 5. James, Lars, Ron, and Dave. James, Lars, Ron, and Dave. Question 6. Axel / Izzy, Duff, and Stephen. Ax / Izzy, Duff, and Stephen. That was question 6. Question 7. Sid, Nick, Roger, and Richard. Sid, Nick, Roger, and Richard. That's question 7. Question 8. You'll probably get it from the first one. Freddie, Brian, Roger, and John. Fred, Brian, Roger, and John. Question 9. Tony, Geezer, Ozzy, and Bill. Tony, Geezer, Ozzy, and Bill. Finally, question 10. Mark, David, John, and Pick. Mark, David, John, and Pick. I'm assuming that's not a typo on my question sheet, and it should be Nick, but I'm pretty sure it's Pick.
Yeah, Rick.
Or Rick. So run through those quickly again. Number 1, Jimmy, Robert, John, and John. Number 2, Roger, Pete, Keith, and John. Number 3, John, Tico, Richie, Alec, and David. Number 4, Jim, Ray, Robbie, and John. Number 4, James, Lars, Ron, and Dave. Number 6, Axel, Slash, Izzy, Duff, and Stephen. Number 7, Sid, Nick, Roger, and Richard. Number 8, Freddie, Brian, Roger, and John. Number 9, Tony, Geezer, Ozzy, and Bill. And number 10, Mark, David, John, and Pick. Okay, so round 4. Round 4 is art and literature. So question 1, art and literature. Which 2 cities provide the setting for Charles Dickens' A Tale of Two Cities? Which 2 cities provide the setting for Charles Dickens' A Tale of Two Cities? Question 2. What are the names of the 3 darling children in J.M. Barrie's Peter Pan? What are the 3 names of the darling children in J.M. Barrie's Peter Pan? The Doom bar at your convenience. Thank you. Question 3. Which book of the New Testament comes after the 4 Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John? Which book of the New Testament comes after the 4 Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John? Question 4. In which century was the Florentine painter known as Sandro Botticelli born? Sandro Botticelli, the famous painter, what century was he born? Yeah, thank you, Chris.
Quite okay.
Question 5. Which 2 cartoon animals are owned by John Arbuckle? Which 2 cartoon animals are owned by John Arbuckle? Mm-hmm. Wow. Gets your legs warm, don't it? Question 6. In The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Which character chose his name because he first arrived 15 years ago? The minimal research he had done had suggested to him that he would be nicely inconspicuous. In The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which character chose his name because he first arrived 15 years ago? The minimal research he had done had suggested to him that it would be nicely inconspicuous. What is that character's name? Question 7. Who wrote Gone with the Wind? The 1939 film was based on the book. It's a 1936 novel. Who wrote it? Question 8. Which Shakespearean play features the character or the characters of Goneril, Regan, and Cordelia? Yes, Cordelia. Well, I hope you get this right. My parents are watching it. Would you like to say hello to my parents? They are very proud of me, thank you, Bob. Come up here and say hello to them.
Hello, parents.
You've got to come up here later and say hello to them.
We'll have a word about your hair. I'll come up there.
Oh, don't start them on my hair.
I'll have a word about your hair.
Apparently, my parents don't like my hair long.
Really? Oh, shocker.
I don't understand it, but every time they say, "Oh, will you get your hair cut?" I don't get my hair cut. And they try then the reverse psychology of, "Oh, your hair's lovely long." And I go, "Oh, thanks." You're not going to win, parents.
We think you should shave your head for charity.
Who's this we? Well, it may well happen when it's a little bit warmer, but it's got to be a lot of money raised for charity.
Long as it's not a little bit longer.
It'll be if we do it. If I do it, no, if not when. It'll be a proper. Zzz. It'll be on a quiz night in the garden, yeah, because we don't want all that hair all over the place. Yes. No, not June. Yeah, it's not warm enough. Anyway, question 9. What is the first name of Professor McGonagall in the Harry Potter books? What is the first name of Professor McGonagall in the Harry Potter books? And question 10, a Banksy painting of the girl with a balloon, self-shredded after selling at auction in October last year or the year before, I can't remember which. In which auction house did this take place? So a Banksy painting, girl with a balloon, self-shredded after selling at auction in October a year or so ago. In which auction house did this take place? My parents have a message for you, by the way, online. Hello to everyone, especially those who don't like Michael's hair.
Everybody!
That's another month I'm not going to get it cut. So, read those again. Question 1. Which cities provide the setting for Charles Dickens' A Tale of Two Cities? Question 2. What are the name of the three darling children in J.M. Barrie's Peter Pan? Question 3. Which book of the New Testament comes after the four Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John? Question 4. In which century was the Florentine painter known as Sandro Botticelli born? Number 5. Which cartoon animals, there's 2 of them, are owned by John Arbuckle? Name those 2 animals. Question 6. In The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams, which character chose his name because when he first arrived 15 years ago, the minimal research he had done had suggested to him that it would be nicely inconspicuous? Number 7. Who wrote the 1936 novel Gone with the Wind, on which the 1938 film was of the same name? Question 8. Which Shakespearean play features the characters of Goneril, Regan, and Cordelia? Number 5. What is the first name of Professor McGonagall in the Harry Potter books? And number 10. A Banksy painting, Girl with a Balloon, self-shredded after selling at auction in October. In which auction house did this occur?
Okay. I'm not told.
Okay, so the answers then to rounds 3 and 4. 2 points again for each correct answer. Round 3, the music. So name the rock band after the first names of the original lineup. So question 1, Jimmy, Robert, John, and John was Led Zeppelin. Question 2, Roger, Pete, Keith, and John, The Who. Question 3, John, Tico, Richie, Alec, and David, Bon Jovi. Question 4, Jim, Ray, Robbie, and John, The Doors. Question 5, James, Lars, Ron, and Dave. Lars got it for me. It is Metallica. Number 6, Axel / Izzy, Duff, and Stephen is Guns N' Roses. Number 7, Sid, Nick, Roger, and Richard, Pink Floyd. Question 8, Freddie, Brian, Roger, and John is Queen. Number 9, Tony, Geezer, Ozzy, and Bill, Black Sabbath. And finally, number 10, Mark, David, John, and Pick, Dire Straits. Repeat answer 7. Yes, I will. If you said please, David. Pink Floyd. Pink Floyd was the answer to number 7, which was Sid, Nick, Roger, and Richard. Okay, round 4, art and literature. Again, 2 points for each correct answer. Question 1, which 2 cities provide the setting for Charles Dickens' A Tale of Two Cities? That is London and Paris. Question 2. What are the names of the 3 darling children in Jane Barrie's Peter Pan? You need all 3 for the 2 points, and it is Wendy, John, and Michael. If you get 2 right, you get 1 point, and if you get 1 right, tough. No points. Question 3. Which book of the New Testament comes after the 4 Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John? That is the Acts of the Apostles, to be precise. Acts. Question 4. In which century was the Florentine artist or painter known as Sandro Botticelli born? It was born in 1445, so the 15th century. The 15th century. Question 5. Which 2 animals are owned by John Arbuckle? They are 1 point for each. Garfield and Odie. The dog. Garfield and Odie. Question 7. The Hitchhiker's Guide question about his name. The answer is Ford Prefect. Ford Prefect. Question 7. Who wrote the 1936 novel Gone with the Wind? That was, of course, Margaret Mitchell. Number 8. Which Shakespearean play features the characters of Goneril, Regan, and Cordelia? Thank you very much for prompting. King Lear. King Lear. Question 9. What is the first name of Professor McGonagall in the Harry Potter books? That is Minerva. Minerva. And finally, number 10. The Banksy painting that self-shredded the girl in the balloon or girl with the balloon. Which auction house did that happen? It was Sotheby's. Sotheby's. Right, Stephanie will come round and collect your scores for that round. And again, those of you online, if you could do the usual, please. You know what to do. So that would be very nice. The winners, by the way, of those online, the furthest away from the Fox Inn for the quiz night, I said there's going to be a prize. There is a prize. And that prize to that team is they can come down here and I will buy them a pint to be shared amongst all of you. 1 whole pint of beer. So next time you happen to fly over from Germany, Catherine, or come down from Northumberland and Leeds, Foxy Morons, I will be, actually, no, hang the expense, I'll buy you all a pint. There you go. So well done. Well done. But thank you very much for joining in the quiz. I hope you're enjoying it. Right, back in a moment. How are we doing, Stephanie?
Okay, I've just got to get all of these now.
Foxy Morons. I'm coming in July to see my sister in Wednesday Wonders, so I'll claim my pint then. You're absolutely welcome, Jonathan, assuming I'm there. You'll have your pint, don't worry. Back in a moment. Right. While Stephanie is doing the scores on the doors, a couple of quick announcements. We have two birthday girls here. We have a birthday girl from yesterday and a birthday girl today. The birthday girl from yesterday from Going for a Laugh is Marion. And the birthday girl today is Tasmin. So as is tradition, remember it's Tasmin and Marion. So we will sing happy birthday. And 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tasmin and Marion, or Marion and Tasmin. Happy birthday to you. Right, so the scores on the doors. In last place with 30 points is Table 15. Then with 32 points, Dumb and Dumber. Well done, you're not last. Wednesday Wonders and Quiz Family Robinson and Are You a Quizzed Harry are all on 35 points. 39 points, Part Timer. 43 points, Birthday Bandits. 44 points each are No Idea and Game for a Laugh. 49 points, Gender Fluid Wasps. 50 points, Righteous Family. 55 points, Parksiders. 56 points, Wonky Wrinklies.
Gone really halfway through.
They've gone from Winky Wonky, first to seventh anyway. Oh, God help me. 58 points, Foxtrot. 59 points, Thunder Road. In fourth place, 60 points, Court Jesters. 64 points each in joint second is Quizzy Rascals and Foxy Morons. And in first place, with 67 points, is Barflies. So, there you go. All to play for. Round 5. Geography question 1. In which English county would you find Drayton Manor Park? In which English county would you find Drayton Manor Park? Question 2. What is the capital of Ghana? The capital of Ghana. Question 2. Question 3. Which is the largest airport in Europe by passenger numbers? Which is the largest airport in Europe by passenger numbers? That was question 3. Question 4. In which country were the 2018 Commonwealth Games held? In which country were the 2018 Commonwealth Games held? Question 4, and apologies, I think we've had this question before. Which is colder, the North or the South Pole? Which is colder, the North or the South Pole? It's also Paul's birthday from Barflies. So everyone wave to Paul. Happy birthday, Paul. Question 6. Which is the shortest motorway in the UK? Which is the shortest motorway in the UK? Question 7. Which 3 oceans surround Australia? Which 3 oceans surround Australia? Question 8. Alaska is the largest US state by area. Which is the second largest by area? Alaska is the largest area, or largest state by area, but which is the second largest? And question 9. Staying in the US, which is the largest US state in terms of population? The largest US state in terms of population. Which is it? Question 9. And finally, question 10. What was the national currency of Greece before it adopted the euro back in 2001? The currency of Greece before it adopted the euro back in 2001. Run through those quickly again for you. Question 1. In which English county would you find Drayton Manor Park? Question 2. What is the capital of Ghana? Question 3. Which is the largest airport in Europe by passenger numbers? Question 4. In which country were the 2018 Commonwealth Games held? Question 5. Which is colder, the North or the South Pole? Question 6. Which is the shortest motorway in the UK? Question 7. Which 3 oceans surround Australia? Question 8. Alaska is the largest US state by area, but which is the second? And number 9. Which is the largest US state in terms of population? And finally, number 10. What is the national currency of Greece before it joined the euro back in 2001? So round 6 is sport, and it's all about marathons. So question 1. In which year did the first London Marathon take place? In which year did the first London Marathon take place? Question 2. Who fought the Greeks at the Battle of Marathon in 490 BC? Who fought the Greeks in the Battle of Marathon in 490 BC? Question 3. Which famous British explorer completed 7 marathons on 7 continents in 7 days? Which famous British explorer completed 7 marathons on 7 continents in 7 days? And question 4, a question which I'm sure you were all expecting. To what new name were Marathon bars renamed to in the UK in 1990? To what new name were Marathon bars renamed to in the UK in 1990? Chris, can I have another Dubai, please, yeah. Thanks.
Steph, you all right?
Question 5. Which comedian ran 43 marathons in 53 days back in 2009? Which comedian ran 43 marathons in 53 days back in 2009? Question 6. Which British lord starred alongside Dustin Hoffman in the 1976 movie The Marathon Man? Which British lord starred alongside Dustin Hoffman in the 1976 movie Marathon Man? Question 7. You can tell I was getting a little bit desperate on marathon-themed questions here. Which band's 10th studio album, released in 1979, was called Marathon? So think of a band back in 1979. They released a studio album. It was their 10th studio album, so they've been going on for a few years, I guess. And it's entitled Marathon. Question 8. Which US stitty? Oh dear.
Prosecco, please, Michael.
No more Prosecco. God, no. Which US city has staged a marathon every year since 1897? Which US city has staged a marathon every year since 1897?
There's only certain things I can do on camera.
Oh, okay.
I have my reputation's protected.
Do you? They could hear that, you know. Question 9. Who were the original sponsors of the London Marathon? Who were the original sponsors of the London Marathon? And question 10, why was the Italian athlete Dorando Pietri disqualified at the 1908 Olympic Games marathon? Why was the Italian athlete Dorando Pietri disqualified at the 1908 Olympic Games marathon?
You need to borrow Jane's glasses then, right?
Run through those quickly again. Question 1, in which year did the first London Marathon take place? Question 2, who fought the Greeks in the Battle of Marathon in 490 BC? Question 3, which famous British explorer completed 7 marathons on 7 continents in 7 days? Back in 2003. Question 4, to what new name were marathon bars renamed back in 1990 in the UK? Number 5, which comedian ran 43 marathons in 53 days in 2009? Question 6, which British lord appeared alongside Dustin Hoffman in the 1976 movie Marathon Man? Number 7, which band's 10th studio album released back in 1979 was entitled Marathon? Question 8, which US city has staged a marathon every year since 1897? Question 9, who were the original sponsors of the London Marathon? And question 10, what was or why was the Italian athlete Dorando Pietri disqualified at the 1908 Olympic Games, the marathon final? Okay, so the answers then. Round 5, geography. Question 1, in which English county would you find Drayton Manor Park? That is Staffordshire. Staffordshire. Question 2. What is the capital of Ghana? That is Accra. Question 3. Which is the largest airport in Europe by passenger numbers? That is London Heathrow. Heathrow. Question 4. Which country held the 2018 Commonwealth Games? Excuse me. Australia. Glasgow isn't a country. Question 5. Which is colder, the North or the South Pole? It is the South Pole. Question 6. Which is the shortest motorway in the UK? It's only 0.2 miles long, and it is the A8 brackets M close brackets. What have you got? What have you got? M85. That's no. Goodness sake. Yeah. Number 7. Which 3 oceans surround Australia? It is the Indian Ocean, the Southern Ocean, and the brackets South, close brackets, Pacific Ocean. So if you've got Indian, Southern, and Pacific, you get 2 points. If you only got 2 of those, you get 1 point. If you only got 1 of them, you get no points. Question 8. Alaska is the largest US state by area, but what is the second largest? That is Texas. Question 9. Which is the largest US state in terms of population? That is California. And question 10. What was the national currency of Greece before it took on the euro? It was drachma. Round 6, sport and marathons. Question 1. In which year was the first London Marathon that took place? It was 1981. 29th of March, to be precise. Question 2. Who fought the Greeks in the Battle of Marathon in 490 BC? It was the Persians. The Persians. Question 3. Which famous British explorer completed 7 marathons on 7 continents in 7 days? It was Sir Ranulph Fiennes. Question 4, the obvious question we were always going to ask. What was marathon renamed as a chocolate bar? It was renamed as Snickers. Question 5, which comedian ran 43 marathons in 53 days? That was Eddie Izzard. Question 6, which British lord starred alongside Dustin Hoffman in the film Marathon Man? That was Lord Laurence Olivier. Lord Laurence Olivier. Question 7. And a huge respect if you got this, but still only 2 points. Which band's 10th studio album, released in 1979, was called Marathon? That was Santana. There's no great. Hey! No one got it here. How did you do online? You probably got it right because you just Googled it, didn't you? Question 8. Which US city has staged a marathon every year since the year 1897? That is Boston. Boston. Number 8. Who were the original sponsors of the London Marathon? It was Gillette. Not Virgin Money. Did people put Virgin Money?
They didn't exist then, did they?
I don't know. Flora. Oh, Flora, yeah. No. And number 10. What or why was the Italian athlete Dorando Pietri disqualified at the 1908 Olympic marathon final? He was disqualified because he was helped over the line. I think there's that. I don't know if it's, no, he was helped over the line. It was the infamous scene where he's struggling and flailing, and they grab hold of him, and lots of people are cheering, and they pull him over the line, and yeah.
Bit like last Saturday.
Bit like last Saturday and bottomless prosecco night, and apparently that was pretty much me getting home, being helped over the line. I don't remember it, so you know, I think I was perfectly sober. Right, so scores on the doors, please, if you can add all those up, and Stephanie will come around and collect them. And online, if you could do the same, please, that would be lovely. Just going to take a break.
Well, we actually tried setting up because all these things we need charity. I had sponsors through Silk, they supplied medals and everything else, and what is dining that way. I'm going to do the outside bar, and you don't have to be anything else to run fun. So the prizes you don't see some beer. But he never actually got
Yeah, he just sits there and lords it up, doesn't he?
You could actually do
You could do without him, Steph, really.
I can't do what he does.
No. Steph's albatross. What he wants on Saturday is an albatross tonight.
Hello. Stephanie is just calculating and putting in the scores as we speak. One round to go, the wipeout round. So what's going to happen? This is between me and you. Okay. So you're going to get Stephanie's going to type in the live chat comments 10 character names from Star Wars. Some of them were true, some of them will be false. All you need to do is answer true or false. You can answer as many as you like in any order. You don't have to answer them all. You know the score. So there's going to be 10 character names that we're going to provide you with. Some of them, all of them, or none of them are Star Wars characters. All you have to say is true or false, or don't even answer. You don't have to answer all of them. So there you go. Hello.
Have I done them in order? I haven't done them. Yes, I have done them
Yes.
in order. Yes, I have.
Right. Okay. So while I read these out, do you want to start typing away the wipeout
No,
round?
because you're doing the scores first.
Well, I'm going to do the scores, but it's going to take a while for you to type.
No, because I'm going to read them out.
I'm
I'm
going to
just
read
going to type them
it.
out.
You're going to type. Yeah.
All right.
You're going to type.
Okay, I'm going to type them out.
Okay, scores on the doors. After 6 rounds, with just a wipeout round to go. Currently in last place, but he's gone home now. Part-timer with 39 points. Then with 48 points, it's Dumb and Dumber. 52 points, Table 15. 52 points, Are You a Quizzed Harry? 59 points, Quiz Family Robinson. 61 points, Wednesday Wonders. 64 points, Birthday Bandits. 66 points, No Idea. 70 points, Game for a Laugh. 73 points, Munch Bunch. 75 points, Gender Fluid Wasps. 79 points, Parksiders. 82 points, Righteous Family. 84 points, Foxtrot. 85 points, Wonky Wrinklies. I don't know. 85 points, also Thunder Road. 90 points, Court Jesters. 92 points, Quizzy Rascals. 96 points, Foxy Morons. 97 points, Barflies. Right. So to the Wipeout round. In a moment, Stephanie will be bringing round to you a sheet of paper, which has, on the left-hand side, a total of 10 characters from Star Wars. Or are they? Some, all, or none may or may not be from Star Wars. All you need to do is say true or false. But if you answer and you get it wrong, you wipe out, get no points for this round. You don't have to answer all of the questions. You can pick and choose whichever one you want to answer. So it's gambling time. Total of 20 points up for grabs. You don't have to answer all of them. You can answer them in any order you want. Stephanie is writing down online the name of these characters. There's 10 characters, which will give out the answer sheets in a moment. And you can decide whether these characters are Star Wars characters or not. True or false.
Hi guys, I have heard a rumour that Mike is going to get his head shaved for charity, but it'll have to be an awful lot of money.
It'll be an awful lot of money, and it's going to be a lot
But it
warmer.
will please his mum and dad. Hello, mum and dad. So you'll
Next
be very
Wednesday.
happy if it happened, wouldn't you?
Thank you, Jane. No, it'll be live on the, but it won't be next month. It won't be the month after. There's going to be a lead-in time to raise sponsorship. So it's probably going to be probably August-ish.
No, it's be cold by then.
No, it'll be warm. Be warm then. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. So, back in a moment. If you leave it blank, that's fine.
You don't read these ones out, do you? You get on the sheet of paper.
You got, yep. How are we doing? Aren't you cold?
No. That's not.
Really?
Yeah, I think I've acclimatized.
Wow.
I've been outside for like a month now.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah. I'm officially an outdoor worker.
Yes.
It's like when you're indoors, you're just going to be like,
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm all right.
No, colour. Yeah, there's not many. In that case, I wait for somebody that wasn't you the other day. No, I'll wait for you. I'm not sure if you saw me. I was waving in the mirror. Yeah. And the other Saturday, I said, Jay, that's Tony. I was waving till we go down to the tip.
How are you all doing then? Are you still working? Yeah, okay. You've been doing this quiz since
10 years.
March 2010.
I've told you, you can leave them blank.
Thank you, Tony.
Doesn't take long, does it?
Oh, God. Honestly, this is what I've got to work with everyone online. Hope you're all keeping warm at home. Little bit chilly here. Ah. Yes. Yes. So as you're deliberating your answers for all this, there are 2 prizes up for grabs. There are prizes sponsored by Jane Ockenden, and cake is in the room. Yeah, yeah. So are they 6 large ones? No, they're 9 small, lovely, perfectly formed until I spill them out. Oh shit.
Oh, Michael. Okay, well we'll just
Anyway, the lovely, what were lovely cakes.
For God's sake, Michael.
Oops.
they'll be fine.
They'll be fine. Anyway, the cakes can be won by any team here, and there is also sponsored by Matching Finance, a local chap who provides mortgage advice, etc. A round of drinks to the winning team here. Nobody online can win this, I'm afraid. Well, not I'm afraid, because everyone here has paid £2 to enter the quiz tonight, and as always, it goes to charity. And we have raised this evening £68 for charity. So thank you very much indeed. Well done. That's going to be split between St Clair's Hospice and the Essex and Herts Air Ambulance. So thank you very much.
I'm not letting you near any of my cakes ever again. Ever.
They'll be lovely when you've ate the cakes. It doesn't matter that they're just tipped over a bit.
Yeah, lick the box.
Just lick the box. You'll be fine. So thank you very much to Jane and for Matching Finance for sponsoring the prizes this evening. So are you all done? How bad are they?
No, they're fine.
They're fine. The cakes are fine. I've been told the cakes are fine because they're beautiful and robust. Oh, they're not robust. They're delicate, lovely cakes which have been tossed about a bit, but they'll still taste lovely. Right. Are we ready? Okay, pens down. No more changing answers. Right. Pens up now to answer. So, character 1. Qui-Gon Jinn. True. That is Obi-Wan's mentor, apparently. Deanna Troi. False. Star Trek character. Quark. False. Star Trek character. Number 4. Boba Fett. True, indeed. Bounty hunter. Number 5. Rey. True. Number 6. Tasha Yar. False. A character from Star Trek. Number 7. Bib Fortuna. True. That is Jabba the Hutt's attendant. Number 8. Worf. False. That's Star Trek. Number 9. Padmé Amidala. True. Queen and Luke and Layla's mother. And finally, number 10. Finn. That is true. Is the stormtrooper who turned resistance fighter. So 2 points for each correct answer, but if you've answered one and got it wrong, you get no points for this round. So Steph will come around and collect your scores, and also online if you could do, oh dear, Quiz Family Robinson wiped out. Gender fluid wasps. Only 14 points. Your friends, or our friends, which we've lent to you, Jane and David, they got 18 points, I understand. So gender fluid wasps, you've been outdone on a Star Trek, Star Wars round. Oh, well done, Russ. Team Foxtrot, 18 points. Are you a Quizzard? Well done, 18 points. Thunder Road wiped out. Wipeout. Thunder Road wipeout equals 16. Thunder Road, could you explain that, please? You can't have 16 points and wipe out. Thunder Road, please explain. So we're just collecting the scores.
In the first three, they also then, in the ones that followed, 4, 5, and then 6, 7, and 8. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 7, 8, 9. Lady birthday.
Maggie and Gordon, night. You can't go yet. You don't know where you finished. Honestly. You can't leave before the party's ended.
Again, people knew their Star Wars.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone online, we have the scores on the doors. Before we do that, the next quiz night will be here in the pub and also online, because we're still not sure about what Johnson et al. And decides how we can lick each other. So, what? We don't call him Boris. We call him Johnson. Honestly. So anyway, we will be here in the pub from Wednesday the 9th of June, and also online. It may be the last online quiz, but watch this space. It may or may not be. So but anyway, we'll be quiz night next second Wednesday of the month. So scores on the doors. Oh, I'm never gonna have sex again. So in last place, but he did leave a while ago with 39 points, but he might have joined online when he got back home. It's part-timer. In 19th place with 59 points, clearly not cheating. It's online Quiz Family Robinson. Then with 60 points in 18th place, a new team. I hope you've had a lovely time. Dumb and Dumber. Then with 66 points, No Idea. 70 points, Are You a Quizzed Harry? 72 points, Table 15. 74 points, and in 14th place, hope they've enjoyed their first time here, and you may come again if you wish. The Birthday Bandits. In 13th place with 77 points, Wednesday Wonders. 79 points and 12th place, Munch Bunch. 80 points and 11th place, Game for a Laugh. 87 points and My Parents. In 10th place, Wonky Wrinklies. 89 points in 9th place, Gender Fluid Wasps. 94 points in 8th place, Righteous Family. 97 points, 7th place, Parksiders. 101 points in 6th place, Thunder Road. 102 points in 5th place, Foxtrot. 106 points in 4th place, Quizzy Rascals. 106 points also, Court Jesters. Yeah, they're not here, don't clap them. 114 points, 2nd place, Foxy Morons. They're not here either. First place. To be sure, they're in 1st place. We've 117 points. Don't make too much noise, they're not here. Barflies! But they're very good. Well done, Barflies. So, to the prizes. We've got a round of drinks and some lovely unruffled cakes. To the round of drinks, it goes to the team that was highest here. It was not Barflies, sorry, not Foxy Moore, not Court Jesters, but Quizzy Rascals. Round of drinks to the Quizzy Rascals, which means that the cakes to the next highest team. It's not Foxtrot. It's not Thunder Road. It's Parksiders. Auction them. We're going to auction the cakes. The lovely unruffled cakes. They're fine and lovely. So how many are there? There's 9. There's 9 little cakes. Those of you online, you can auction them, but you've got to come down to the pub and collect them. So probably don't put a bid in unless it's a ridiculous amount. Right. So can I please open the bidding? If there's 9 cakes, I am going to bid £9. So do we hear £10? £10. Do we hear £10? I hear £10 from myself. Because I have All right. So £10. £10. Do I hear any more than £10 for charity? All money going to charity. £10. £10. Anybody want 9 lovely cakes? £10. £12. Stephanie, well done. £12. Do I hear any more than? How good are they?
Very good.
They're 12. Right, £15 from me. Any more? £15. Going once. Going twice.
You can do better than that, Mike.
£20 to Michael Taylor. All the money goes to charity, so thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming. As I say, next quiz night is the 9th, Wednesday 9th of, what month will we be? June. So thank you very much for coming out supporting the pub. Thank you very much for online. We'll be online again for next month. Thank you very much and have a lovely evening and see you next month. Good night.
Well done, Mike. Well done.
Thank you very much, everyone. The Austins, you missed out. You missed out on £15 and a penny. Sorry, it's gone. It's gone for £20. I bought them. They look lovely. Thank you very much for joining us online. And watch your space. We'll be online next month and maybe July. Yeah, have a lovely evening. All the best. Have a lovely evening. Good night.
See you.